Welcome to Living Fully with me, Joanna Vargas, here at the Fit Factor Studio in beautiful Alhambra, California. We're right next to downtown LA, and I am here interviewing our June 2019 Instructor in the Spotlight, Miss Tanyadas Soonthon. Welcome her. Yay! We're excited. I'm excited, and I'm going to be interviewing her today for a nice, good, short, beautiful, potent interview, and really listen in, tune in, and maybe you're listening to this live or afterwards. Tanyada has been training with us for 6 years, since about 2013, a very long time. She used to be a client, 6 a.m. client, a very long time, and then started teaching here, and she's been teaching here for 2 years. And she has made a choice. She's going to be doing something different in her life, and today is her last day teaching, and we love her. We want to say thank you very much. And she's been with us for a great 2 years, so we're excited for her and her future, and today we wanted to spotlight her. I'm going to go right into the first question. Tanyada, tell us all, where did you grow up and what were you like as a young girl?
So I grew up here. Beautiful Alhambra, California here.
626?
The 626.
But it was 818.
Oh my gosh.
Was
Was it 213? I remember there might have been 213 at one point, because I remember having a 213 phone number, and which is, Alhambra's like right next to like Pasadena, Los Angeles area. So all around this hood, I never left. And, as a kid, and I was a very shy girl. I mean, yes, it's surprising that I look very shy, but I was a very shy girl who was like always like following the rules. Like I was deathly afraid of like breaking the rules or getting into trouble. Like, because if I got into trouble, I remember I would just like start crying, because it was just like, I'm a bad person for some reason, even though all it is just, as a kid, you're just course correcting. But I just remember, like, I was so, like, I gotta follow the rules that, hi. I just remember I had to follow the rules. Like, once I was at the swimming pool place, like a public swimming pool. I left my towel outside, and you're not supposed to, like, go back in after you're done with your session. So I, like, literally was dripping wet in the locker room forgetting my towel, and I couldn't even go outside to get my towel. I remember started to cry because like I needed my towel, and then a nice woman was like, "Why are you crying?" She's like, I was like, "I need my towel," and she's like, "You can just go get it."
No, the rule says I can't.
I know the rule said you can't like go in there, but that's just the kind of unrule. And now I break all the rules. Just
Great.
Kidding.
So you grew up in Alhambra.
Yes.
You were shy as a young girl, and you followed all the rules.
Yes.
Is that different now?
Like 50-50. There are times when I'm like, it's okay if I roll a stop sign every now and then. Late at night when no one's around, and
Break the rules.
I'll break a little bit of rules.
Tanyada, tell everybody, and I love this story, how did you get into fitness? How did you start to teach?
Fitness, I actually started working. I was actually, when I was a kid, I wasn't very athletic at all. So I didn't really get into fitness until like my younger 20s, and I actually started to go to a boot camp out near where I used to work, and I went there pretty regularly because I had a friend who was like, "I have this deal, use coupon, you want to do it?" And so
Coupon.
Yeah, well, it was like a bring your friend special, right? It was just like that. So I started going regularly, and then when I started to see results, that's when I was like, I guess I'm going to keep coming back because I need this. And at the time, I noticed it was also helping me with my mental health, so I just kept doing it. I just kept going. And as far as like teaching fitness, which was something that kind of just like happened, which was kind of awesome. The thing was, like, I used to work in corporate in a 9-to-5. I was still doing fitness, but then I decided, like, I think I'm going to quit my job and pursue something that actually makes me happy. And I quit my job, and at the time I was not only doing the fitness thing, but I was also doing a lot of pole dancing on the side as well. So I was like, maybe I can do this pole dancing thing. And so I went to a teacher training thing where...
Wait, the cute fireman! Okay.
Hi, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you, man. So I was like, pole dancing. So I did a teacher training at S Factor in Los Angeles where they teach you how to become like a pole dance instructor. So I had a lot of that sexy vibe in me. And so I was still coming here. I had already started coming here at Fit Factor, and Joanna was like, well, we want to do some sexy stuff here too. Do you want to start teaching here? I was like, okay, let's do that. And then it just kind of like snowballed and it
Now do you want to teach this?
And it's like, okay, I can do it. Yeah. She can do it. I can do it.
If anybody's around me, I'll say, hey, you want to try it? Let's do it. Come on, you can do it. Throw you out there. You got it. You're fine. Okay.
It was like always the best way to learn too. It was like a total journey. It was super fun.
Yeah. Okay, one of my favorite questions. Okay, well, you started in corporate. Let's review. You started in corporate, and I saw her journey for about a year. She was like, I'm ready to leave.
Oh, yeah.
And she made the little nest egg, and then she stepped away, and she did it. I was so proud of her, and that was really cool to see. And then she started with pole dancing and then started teaching here. Yeah. And now she's on to something new and exciting, which I'm excited to hear about.
Yeah.
Moving on to our next question, which is one of my favorites, is what is your superpower, Tanyada? And everybody also watching, think about it. What is your superpower?
My superpower, and I like to say this is also how it relates to me, like quitting my job, is I am very good at like pushing myself so I can push myself outside my comfort zone. So everybody gets like very comfortable in routine or whatever, and like that's great, but I start to get really bored, and I just know like I care more about my happiness than anything else. So I start to push myself outside my comfort zone, and it was very scary to quit my job. So that was me pushing myself out my comfort zone, and also leaving here, like the Fit Factor, like not being an instructor here. That's also kind of a scary journey too. That's pushing me outside my comfort zone. So I like to think that's kind of one of my superpowers that ensures that I'm always on the right path of building something really great for myself.
Well, Tanyada, you said that you get comfortable, right, after a certain amount of time. How long is that sometimes? It could vary, right? But is it the 7-year itch, or what?
I was like, actually, I'm on 2 to 3 years, which makes a lot of sense.
Every boyfriend, you're like,
boyfriend, bye. Oh my God, it's kind of almost relates. Like, it is kind of weird. Like, every 2 to 3 years, I'm like, okay, something's got to change. Like, I don't know if it's I get bored, but I think I notice my wants and my needs change, and I think it's okay to like pivot and change direction into who you're starting to grow and become.
Yeah. Fist pump to that.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Tony Robbins says, if you're not growing, you're dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
yay.
On to scarier things.
Last question, Tanyada. If you were able to get into a time travel machine, wouldn't that be fun? Your DeLorean, and go back in time and talk to your younger self, what advice would you give her? And what age? Who would you talk to? What year? Like remember in Back to the Future?
Yeah.
1985, what year would you go?
Yeah, I think the year I would go back was when I was about 15, I think, years old in high school. And I was not involved in any sports, but I kind of wanted to be. And I remember I was too scared to join the Alhambra swim team, and I kind of wanted to because I knew like swimming was going to be really good exercise. I wanted to do something with competitive sports, but I never did it because I think I got very insecure about my body at the time at such a young age. And I think now I would just go back and just remind myself, like, you're beautiful, you're only 15, your body's gonna change. After you're 15 still, you're still growing. And like, just do it. Like, you're gonna regret if you don't make that choice to do it. And that I do. I regretted it a little bit, but I also know that's just a growing experience, a learning experience. So that's just kind of one thing that I would go back and just remind myself that I'm a beautiful girl, not to be insecure about it, and just do it.
Yeah. Hey, young Tanyada.
Yeah.
Girl, you got this. Throw on that bathing suit and try out for the team.
Yes. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what oh my gosh, I would go back so many. If I want a DeLorean to go back, that'd be fun.
I would go back. I wouldn't like give myself advice, but I would just want to observe like other people
and watch what they did.
And it's like, Because like our human behavior is so different now with technology and social media.
Remember, no cell phones?
Yeah, no cell phones. You don't have Google. You don't have Google Maps. You have to depend on an atlas. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Yeah.
That's good times. Anything you would like to add, Tanyada? What do you want to add?
Just that, I love it here. Thank you, Joanna. Yes, thank you.
You're
Such a great community. Yes, absolutely. All the vibes that everything Joanna and the rest of the instructors here have cultivated and created here, it really is one of the best here in this whole community. It really is. And to always check in with your body, check in with yourself. Sometimes we get too heavy up here. I know I do. That's something that I try to remove all the negative, and it's always up here, and then just come back to here, because your heart and your body, it gives you signals and tells you what's right and what's wrong, and to just really listen to that. And you can't really listen to it if you're not moving your body as well. So to also keep moving your body, come here.
Yes.
Come here, move your body.
Move your body. Mm-hmm. Yay to that. Thank you, Tanyada, for being here. Another fist bump.
Yes, and then
to Superpowers, Wonder Women. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Janine, for watching.
Yes,
Appreciate everybody. And check us out at thefitfactorstudio.com. That's where we are on the web, or the Fit Factor Studio. Hey, Marianne.
Hi, Marianne.
Just got in at the end. And gosh, what else? And on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to our studio, we have our 14-day Jumpstart program. And thank you, Tanyada, her last day. Oh, we're so excited. Thanks for watching. Hey, bye, everybody. Have a great day. Remember to live fully. Okay.